Welcome back to the latest updates regarding the Lakers, where we share the most current and thrilling information from the world of sports every day. If you're a dedicated fan of the Lakers or simply enjoy delving into the complex developments of the NBA, you are in the right spot. Today we have a narrative that continues to stir discussions among team executives, players, and fan bases throughout the league. There has been a significant amount of chatter about a particular athlete being traded to the Lakers, a move that is regarded as one of the most impactful transactions in recent memory. However, while the spotlight is on the star players involved, another individual also deserves recognition. This is a player who has stayed with the franchise and seems to be on the verge of transforming from a reliable role player into something much more significant. We're talking about a guard who, despite going undrafted, is maneuvering through a lineup filled with prominent talents and excelling in ways that have surprised many. Yet here's the twist. When a major trade took place, this player was not part of the deal. This exclusion could be remembered as a huge missed opportunity for the whole NBA season, raising the pressing question. If this guard is thriving as a third option, what could he accomplish as a foundational player for a franchise? Let's explore his remarkable development this season, the coaching influence in unlocking his potential, and why the other team might end up regretting not including him in that significant trade. Let's take a step back to the second day of February in the year 2025, a date that marked a key player's trade to the Los Angeles Lakers. The league was left in shock, and fans were completely taken aback. A generational talent still in his prime switched conferences and coasts. All focus quickly shifted to what the other team received in return. They acquired a notable player who added depth to their roster. It was certainly a contentious decision, but initially not many noticed who had been left out of the trade. This guard remained on his team. One might think, so what? He's a decent guard, but the trade was about the stars. That's true, but here's the key point. This guard is no longer just an average player. Not in this season. With effective coaching and the ability to break down defenses, he has developed into someone with a far greater influence. He has the poise needed for the playoffs, versatile skills, and an outstanding basketball IQ. This brings us to a particularly intriguing aspect. Despite being undrafted in the year 2021, he has worked his way up through the NBA ranks. He has transitioned from a rotation player to an essential contributor off the bench, then to a dependable starter, currently averaging over 20 points per game, shooting 37% from three, and making contributions in various areas. Just think about that. 20 points per game alongside stars. That isn't just production. That's real impact. Yet the other team allowed him to go. They didn't pursue him. They didn't insist he be included in the deal. Some insiders are beginning to wonder, did the front office miss the broader perspective? Could this player have been the true key to establishing a new identity? The team has faced struggles with consistency throughout the year, especially with their star player missing significant time. They have been in need of a guard who can run the offense, defend effectively, make shots, and provide leadership. Does that ring a bell? This guard embodies all those traits. In Los Angeles, he has become precisely the type of high IQ, low-maintenance clutch player that the other team could greatly benefit from. He's executing pick and rolls, spacing the floor, and hitting crucial shots. He isn't just filling a role, he's enhancing a championship contender. Let's take a look at the numbers. Since this player joined the Lakers, the team has experienced significant changes offensively. Their three-point attempt averages have skyrocketed from around 34 per game to nearly 41. That's not a trivial alteration, it's a major transformation. This shift has provided opportunities for this guard, who is now flourishing with catch-and-shoot chances. He is hitting 49% of his three-point attempts in catch-and-shoot situations since the trade. That's not merely good, that's elite. That's a game changer. And let's not forget his true shooting percentage, a stat that this change represents a transformation, opening up space for an athlete who is now taking full advantage of quick shooting opportunities. He has a 49% success rate on his three-point attempts in catch-and-shoot situations since the trade. That's not just good, it's one of the best in the league, a detail that can truly influence the game. His true shooting percentage, which impresses at 61.6%, ranks among the highest for any guard in the league. This evolution is not a fluke. It's years of refinement, confidence, and connection manifesting on the court. And when we talk about development, it's important to recognize the work of the new coach who took over. When he started, many fans had their doubts. Could a former player without coaching experience really unlock the potential of such a talented roster? The truth is, he did more than just manage egos. He structured an offense based on skill, movement, and trust. Before his arrival, the player was mostly used in isolation shooting situations. However, under the new coach's system, he has transformed into a playmaker, a mover, and a decision maker. Just look at the numbers on screenplays. The previous year, only 3.7% of this player's plays involved screens. This year, that percentage has grown to 7.4%. That's a significant change, and it's yielding results. He is also increasing his three-point attempts, averaging 7.3 per game, and hitting a personal best of 2.7 successful shots per night. He's playing with freedom, confidence, and rhythm, and the team is reaping the benefits. Now, a pertinent question arises. Why didn't the other team make an effort to keep him in the trade? When giving up one of the most talented attackers in the league, it was crucial to maximize the return. It was necessary to acquire someone who could be part of the franchise's future. This player could have been that piece. He is only 26 years old, has already proven his worth in the playoffs, shown he can play with or without the ball, and is generous on the court, excelling in crucial moments. In summary, he is exactly the kind of player who should not have been left out. Yet that's exactly what the team did. This may end up being a decision they regret, especially if he continues on this trajectory. Because what we're seeing now is not a temporary phase, but a significant leap forward. He went from averaging 7.3 points per game as a rookie to 20.2 this year. And it's not just about superficial numbers. It's effective basketball, impactful plays, and results that lead to victories. He's not an exception, and this isn't a temporary fix. He is an essential piece, which brings us back to the initial question. What could he become if he were the primary option, and if he were entrusted with the responsibilities of other players on their teams? Could he become that player? Maybe yes, maybe no, but what he's showing right now makes that reflection worthwhile. For the team, ensuring he wasn't part of the trade might be the smartest decision they made. On the other hand, for the other team, not pursuing him could become the mistake that defines the next few years. But what are your thoughts on this situation? Should the team have insisted on acquiring this player in a trade? Could he have become the new face of the franchise? Or was it simply a strategic move to protect their hidden gem? Moreover, a special chemistry is forming between this player and a teammate who's beginning to attract attention, while another athlete continues to orchestrate the offense and create space. It's often this duo that takes the floor in critical moments. The trust between them is palpable. One passes the ball to the other in specific plays, knowing that the right decision will be made. This synergy doesn't develop overnight. It's the result of on-court intelligence, mutual respect, and an understanding of how to play winning basketball. He has become a connector, the person who ties the stars together, keeps the offensive rhythm intact, and never tries to do too much. He's the kind of player every title-contending team wants, and every rebuilding team needs. Some experts have started drawing comparisons between him and the early years of a celebrated player. Both were creative, selfless, bold playmakers capable of shining with or without the ball. And while that player spent part of his peak years on the bench, his contributions were just as valuable as those of the stars around him. He is showing signs of becoming that type of impactful player, maybe even more. Additionally, it's worth noting that he's not just improving his offensive game, he's been working hard to guard elite players on the perimeter. At the height of his performance, he held equal value to the stars surrounding him. Reeves is beginning to exhibit qualities of a significant player, possibly even surpassing what was expected of him. There is, in addition, another crucial point to note. Reeves is not only making strides on the offensive end, he has shown dedication to defending top perimeter athletes, often taking on tough challenges against players such as Devin Booker, Anthony Edwards, or even Jamal Murray during critical moments. His defensive skills have seen remarkable enhancement, as evidenced in various discussions. A particular moment in a recent contest between two rival teams truly illustrates his progress. With just 19 seconds on the clock and the team down by 2 points, Reeves navigated off a staggered screen, drove into the paint, and successfully executed a difficult floater over a notable opponent. On the following possession, he switched to guard another star, compelling him to take a contested fadeaway shot. The team emerged triumphant. This level of impact on both ends of the floor demonstrates the value Reeves brings as a dual threat, something not often seen from players in his role. In fact, he's starting to earn his place in discussions as a crucial piece for the Lakers' championship aspirations. What are your thoughts? Do you see him becoming a franchise cornerstone? And if so, what kind of role would you like to see him play in the team's future? Before we continue, we ask that you leave a like and subscribe to the channel so you won't miss any exclusive Lakers updates. Moving on. In a recent statement that has stirred some controversy, Rui Hachimura, the Los Angeles Lakers forward, voiced his concerns about the impact Dorian Finney-Smith is having on the team's dynamic. According to Hachimura, the veteran forward has been causing a negative influence in the locker room, which has raised eyebrows among both fans and analysts alike. While it's no secret that team chemistry plays a critical role in a franchise's success, Hachimura's comments come at a time when the Lakers are looking to solidify their position as contenders in the Western Conference. With the postseason looming, the Lakers cannot afford any distractions, and comments like Hachimura's could add fuel to the fire, especially when it comes to evaluating Finney-Smith's role within the team. Hachimura did not go into specifics about what exactly Finney-Smith has been doing to create this tension. However, it's clear that the two players may have different perspectives on what's best for the team. The Lakers roster, which boasts a mix of young talent and seasoned veterans, has always prided itself on unity. In this context, any form of discontent can shake the balance and, in a worst-case scenario, hinder their playoff push. Dorian Finney-Smith, who was brought in as a defensive asset and a versatile forward, has been lauded for his work ethic and commitment to the defensive side of the game. However, it seems that Hachimura's perception of Finney-Smith's influence is in contrast to the expectations placed on him when he joined the Lakers. Finney-Smith's role in the locker room has now come into question, and his impact on the team's overall culture could be more important than his performance on the court. Whether Hachimura's comments are a sign of personal frustration or a reflection of a broader issue within the team, it's undeniable that the Lakers need to address this before it escalates. The team has had its fair share of internal conflicts in recent seasons, and ensuring a harmonious environment is crucial if they are to make a deep playoff run. In a season where the Lakers are vying for a championship, they can't afford distractions. That might derail their progress. As the team prepares for their next match, all eyes will be on Finney-Smith and his role in the locker room. Can he adapt to the team's culture, or will Hachimura's words reveal deeper issues that need to be addressed for the Lakers to reclaim their championship aspirations? The answer may shape the Lakers' future for the rest of the season. Stay informed exclusively about Los Angeles Lakers news. Subscribe to our channel and hit the like button to keep receiving daily updates. Also, share your opinion on the news in the comments, as your contribution is crucial for the Lakers. Stay tuned for the next video.